Today we're going to be discussing about how good Outlast is as a speedrun game. And before the video starts, make sure you guys subscribe. We're getting close to 7,000 subscribers. Please help me get there by subscribing and turning those notifications on. Let's get back to the video. Father Martin is signing in! So a little bit of backstory about Outlast. Outlast is a first-person survival horror game where the main character, Miles Upshur, a journalist, is on an investigation mission in Mount Massive, operated by Murkoff Corporation, and he wants to expose them. Throughout the game you encounter powerful inmates which you need to hide from going under a bed or in a locker so the enemies won't catch you and kill you. So why am I telling you this? Well, in speedruns you can just run past them or glitch to skip a part of the game. Yes, you heard me right, you don't have to hide from enemies in speedruns. Let's be honest guys, we all hate waiting and we all have ADHD and we just want to complete the game as fast as possible. Well, you have come to the right place. Let me tell you about Outlast speedrunning. Outlast has currently 118 active players in Speedrun.com. So the top 3 active player games in Speedrun.com are Roblox Door. The fuck is this? Then second place Minecraft, and then third place Super Mario 64. So this means that Outlast is not doing that bad. And Resident Evil 4 and Phasmophobia are the only horror games that are beating Outlast by active players at the moment. But in today's video I will show why Outlast is an underrated speedrun game. Outlast has 6 different main categories for speedrunning, and those are any percent, all chapters, glitchless, no out of bounds, 100% and insane any percent. Outlast is a very beginner friendly speed game, with any percent being only 5 to 6 minutes long. So any percent, the 2 skips you really only have to practice is bush skip and vernic skip. And even if you can't do vernic skip, you can still do bush skip and complete the game in 8 or 9 minutes, which is very fast. So that's why it's really easy to get into Outlast. Any percent, you only have to learn bush skip and then you can run it basically. And of course you have to learn vernic skip for a better time. And if you want to run a longer category, glitchless is perfect. The run is only 51 minutes. It's really easy to get into glitchless. The only thing you really want to learn first is the route, which comes over time. And then slowly you can add more strats, like for example dodges and like risky jumps. But it's really easy to get into. No out of bounds is also a fun category to speedrun and not too hard to learn. It's kind of like glitchless, but you do some glitches throughout the whole run. All chapters, insane any percent, are a bit more difficult, but it gets really fun once you learn them. And 100% is the hardest category to learn, because there's just so many hard glitches. There's some really cool strats in Outlast, which you probably don't even know about. Once you get good at them, it becomes really fun. Another great thing about Outlast speedrunning is that Outlast has a great movement system. Your walk and running speed is constantly the same. The jumping mechanics are really cool. The different type of animations. You can press buttons fast. Save and quits are really cool and fast. Really cool glitches. Really cool boost ups. Baby legs. Door hopping. Wall riding. There's just so much you can do, and you can pretty much glitch anywhere throughout the whole game. Well, one exception is Underground Lab. It's a bit limited, but there are some glitches. Like, for example, vernic skip or Superman. Or stairs. Another good thing about Outlast speedrunning is that it's a hardware-friendly game, and it's capped at 62 FPS. And this game doesn't require a really good PC or anything. Almost anything goes. Of course, if you get massive frame drops, you have a huge disadvantage. In most cases for this game, no one really should have a problem with the FPS. Outlast has little to no RNG. RNG stands for Random Numbers Generator, which basically just means pure luck, so you can't control it, it's just pure luck. Like for glitches and strats. The only RNG tricks in Outlast are vernic skip boost up, drying round boost up in Whistleblower, and Frank Monero dodge. But pretty much there's no RNG. Isn't that great? This is actually a skill game, not an RNG game. Now, of course, there are some cons, aka problems with Outlast speedrunning. So for example, one problem is that almost every category is optimized to the point where you have to get a perfect run. Like when I say a perfect run, I mean a run without any mistakes. For example, in any percent, you can world record with max 2 seconds, or glitchless also max 2 seconds you can world record with. In all chapters you can world record with like 7 to 8 seconds, unless you do the IL struts. The only category that's still not optimized is 100%. There you can save over 20 seconds still. Of course, the world records are not impossible to beat, but it's getting tough. Like a world record could be 1 second or 1 millisecond. Another problem I have with Outlast is that the categories are too short. Yes, I said it, too short. For example, Not of Bounds is 35 minutes. Like really? Only 35 minutes? The only category that's really long is glitchless, but it's just glitchless. There's no glitches. And yeah, glitchless is about 50 minutes long. Compared to the other games, Outlast has very short categories, and I personally like longer categories than shorter categories. But yeah, if you're like me and hate waiting and want to be fast, give Outlast speedrunning a go. And yeah, as I said, it's really easy to get into, so I highly recommend it. And the best part about Outlast speedrunning is the community. The Outlast community is still active and people are still speedrunning the game and keeping the game alive. We always want to help each other out so we all can be pro Outlast speedrunners one day. Alright guys, that was the end of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure to slap a like if you did, subscribe if you're new, follow me on twitch.tv/FallXlist, join my Discord, comment down below, anything. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Father Martin is signing out.